A hacker has set their sights on Amber Heard and actually managed to change her name on IMDB. Over the weekend, someone pulled a digital prank on actress Amber Heard and they were briefly successful. Amid her ongoing defamation trial with her ex-husband Johnny Depp, someone took the time to change Amber's name on the page to say Amber Turd instead. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it, but that's what happened. And somehow, some way, someone actually managed to convince Google to go along with the new name change. The change was only active for a few minutes on Saturday evening, but it certainly did not go unnoticed. It wasn't just her name title that had changed though. The hacker had her name changed to Amber Turd in several fields of the page. As per TMZ, who was the first to report on this, they said that it also showed up as the top Google result at the time. Even the top of her bio was altered, but those who clicked on the link would be redirected to the correct information. TMZ posted the screenshots of the name prank at 8:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then posted an update saying that it had been corrected by 8:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A Twitter user also shared the screenshot and said, Amber Heard's IMDb page name changed to Turd amid Johnny Depp trial. As you can imagine, social media had a field day with this digital prank, especially given the allegation that Amber Heard had intentionally defecated in Depp's bed during their marriage. Johnny Depp's security guard also testified during trial that Amber Heard actually admitted to putting feces in her shared bed with Mr. Depp after they had an explosive fight, which would refute the earlier statements by Amber that one of their dogs had defecated in the bed, or the other claim that it was one of her friends that did this. Mr. Jenkins claimed that Amber took responsibility for the poop in the bed during a conversation he had with her, and then added that she referred to the incident as a horrible practical joke. This part of the trial during his questioning was hardly focused on though. He just threw it out there so casually that Amber had admitted to him about pooping in Depp's bed. The comment from Depp's security guard came up when he was testifying about the time surrounding Heard's 30th birthday party. And for those of you who don't know, April 22nd is Amber Heard's birthday, so around that time in 2016, she was throwing a party for herself at the couple's downtown LA penthouse. Depp ended up arriving late to the party and then decided that he just wanted to bail early, which he claims enraged Amber. Heard then claimed that Depp threw a Magnum wine bottle at her before leaving. As for the reports, we learned that the couple's housekeeper had called Depp the following morning and told him that someone had pooped on his side of the bed and then just put the blanket covers back over it, which is absolutely devious. He believed that Amber had done this so that when he came home and hopped into the bed, he would unknowingly be lying down into a pile of poop. Furthermore, Depp believed that either Amber or one of her friends had put the feces in his bed, but Amber was still maintaining that it was one of their Yorkshire Terriers that was responsible instead, because when in doubt, just blame the dog. However, Depp repeatedly rejected this claim and said that it was far too large to be coming from a 3 to 4 pound dog. This part of their dispute even came up in the UK trial when Johnny attempted to sue the Sun newspaper for defamation as well. Judge Nichol, though, who presided over the libel suit, weighed in on the incident and claimed that it couldn't have been Amber, couldn't possibly be Amber. The judge actually wrote that the couple's dog named Boo had an incomplete mastery of her bowels after she had accidentally consumed some cannabis, again blaming Johnny Depp. As for why it couldn't have possibly been Amber Turd, well, he says that the prank would have been ineffective because she too would have had the displeasure of sleeping next to the poop. Well, turns out she admitted to all of this when speaking with Mr. Jenkins. Earlier in the trial, Depp also recounted that evening as well and explained that he had left the apartment because he needed to have an in-depth conversation with his business manager about the disastrous state of his finances. Depp then alleged that after this dinner, Amber berated him and then hit him. As I mentioned earlier, Depp then left the apartment and went to his home in the Hollywood Hills. The following morning, after Amber left for her trip to Coachella, the housekeeper discovered the fecal matter on the bed, and then Depp then testified, my initial response to that was, I laughed, describing the reaction to seeing a photo of the feces. He said, it was so outside, it was so bizarre, and so grotesque that I could only laugh. According to Mr. Jenkins, he said that while he was bringing her to Coachella, they had a conversation pertaining to the surprise that she left in the boss's bed. I'd love to hear your thoughts on all of this though, because that's all the time that we have for today. So stay classy, and I'll see you on the next one.